Hello, you guys. Okay, so our first supplement today, I hope you're enjoying your skincare. So our first supplement today is going to be our microdermabrasion. So again, we're going to start with our cleanser because we always start with our cleanser. So let's go ahead and get our face washed. I'm going to wash it. Remember, if you're just using your hands, that's fine. I get them a little bit damp. Moves the product around a little bit more. And then I'm going to use the brush. And we're going to talk about how you can get this brush for free next time we meet. So be excited about that. This is a $75 value. And you can get it for free. So I got that all washed. Wipe it off. Okay. So go ahead and find your microdermabrasion sample. It'll have 2 steps. It'll have a exfoliate refine step and then a pore minimizer step 2. Okay? So that's the microdermabrasion does. So it's going to feel very sandy and gritty. You'd only use this once or twice a week. And this is going to deep exfoliate your skin, okay? And so it uses the same aluminum oxide crystals as a dermatologist would use. You can get a microdermabrasion done at a spa as well. But you can do this here. And it's literally the exact same thing. Okay. So when you put it on, it's going to feel a little sandy and gritty. If you want, you can mix it with your cleanser so it's a little more smooth, not quite as abrasive. And you can decide how much you want to scrub your skin. Okay? You're only going to use a pea-size amount. So anyway, you want to be able to scrub. You can scrub slow, really get your pores, especially around your nose and your chin. So this is like scooping out and cleaning out and scrubbing out your pores. So what happens is our pores get filled with junk. Gets filled with junk, and it makes your pores a lot bigger. So now your pores are stretched out, and it's lost its elasticity. So it's important to be cleansing and exfoliating your skin to get that off of there. So then you just wipe it off. And I typically prefer to do this in the shower because it is so gritty and it just comes off a little easier in the shower. Okay, so we're going to get that. We're cleaning our pores. Think of like little mini shovels, like scooping out your pores. People love this. This is good for rosacea too. People love this one. They see results immediately. They're like obsessed with it. It's one of our very best sellers. Okay, sure, all the little grittiness is off. And then your step 2 is your pore minimizer. So now our pores are like this, but they've been cleaned out. And so now we want to shrink them up before any more junk gets in there. Okay, so you can use this again once or twice a week, kind of depending on how sensitive your skin is. Some people, there are a handful of people who don't love this. They don't like the abrasiveness, and that's okay if that's you. We have lots of other things we're going to be going through, but it's good to try everything and make sure you know what you like. But most people are literally obsessed with the microdermabrasion set. Okay, so we cleanse, refined, pore minimize. That's your microdermabrasion set. And then you're going to do your moisturizer, your day or night, depending on what time of day you're doing it. And then finish up with your eye cream. Okay, so it's always going to be like that. Always cleanser and always finishing with your moisturizers and eye creams, supplements in between. Okay, so I'm going to turn it over to Melody, and I'm really excited for you guys to hear from her. She's going to be sharing about her story, how she got started with Mary Kay, and just her Mary Kay adventure. Okay.
Hey guys. So I'm a little behind. I can get all the gritties off my face. That is why it is great to use this in the shower. So I want to tell you guys a little bit about me. So I have been building my Mary Kay business for like 7.5, almost 8 years, which is so crazy to me that it's been that long. And I began my Mary Kay business when I was a senior in college. So I live in Columbus, Ohio. I know some of you watching this are not local to Charlotte and me, but that's what's cool about virtual. So I began my business never having heard of Mary Kay before, like never knew what it was at all. Can you believe that? We've been around for 59 years. This is the 60th year. Doesn't matter. Long time. Been around for a long time and I never heard of it. And Charlotte invited me to a beauty experience. Now I didn't know Charlotte. I was a referral from like a friend of a friend. And I was like, this sounds really fun. So I actually went to this beauty experience in person and tried the products. I was like so infatuated with everything. Now I'm someone who really struggled with adult acne really since I was like 11 years old, all the way through adulthood, and tried everything, like every prescription you can imagine, everything over the counter. Nothing ever worked for me until I tried Mary Kay. Like My skin is great because of Mary Kay. Thank you, Mary Kay. But I fell in love with the product and I immediately purchased like a handful of products. But I was also really attracted to how friendly everybody was. Everyone was like so kind, so welcoming. And it was just like a bunch of girlfriends getting together. And I knew not everyone knew each other. So that was really cool to me that people could come in and be around people they didn't know, but just be so warm and welcoming. So very shortly after going to that session, I decided to start my own business. Not because I had the time. I mean, let me tell you, I was in a season of life where I was going to college full time for architecture. So I was like dying inside. And I was just a broke college student. I was working 2 jobs that equated to about 40 hours a week. So it was almost like I had a full-time job. And I just had no time. I was barely sleeping. But I wanted my products at half price. And fun fact about Mary Kay is we can get our products at a discount. And I was like, you know, maybe it'll work. Like maybe it'll be great. So I tried it out. And slowly but surely, I actually made enough money to quit one of my part-time jobs. And I only had 2 hours a week that I was able to dedicate to my business because of my hectic, crazy schedule. So I was able to take that like roughly 20-hour a week part-time job and condense it into that 2 hours with Mary Kay a week and was able to like make the same income. So that blew my mind. And as a college student being like super broke and super busy, that was a dream come true. Then I had more time to do other things that I really needed to do. Now at the time, Mary Kay wasn't virtual. Like we were really in person. We did not do like Facebook stuff. We did not do like Zoom things or anything like that. And so I was really like kind of limited to people that I was close to, people like in my area. And I did not grow up in Columbus. I'm from Pennsylvania. So when I was going to school, I only had like a couple of girlfriends that I was able to start my business with. But what's nice about Mary Kay is they teach you about anything that you don't know. Anything that you don't know. I didn't know how to network. I didn't know about skincare products. I didn't know about makeup for sure. And they taught me like everything I needed to know as I worked my business. So I was able to make money and learn. Fast forward, I got a job in corporate America at an architectural firm. I worked there for 3 years, very quickly realized that was not the life that I wanted to live for the next, 30, 40 or plus years of my life. And I decided to take like a huge leap of faith and I took my business full time. So that was about 4 or 5 almost 5 years ago that I took my business full time. And since then, I actually promoted myself very quickly after I left my job, promoted myself to become a sales director in Mary Kay. So not only do I like teach about skincare and makeup, but I also get to coach and mentor women that come into Mary Kay that want to like start their own businesses, which is so fun. That's actually also what Charlotte does. And we love it. Like it's such a cool way to meet people. And we're not their boss. We are their like mentor and their friend and like their coach. So we get to help them build the life that they want and not something that we're setting up for them, which I really, really love. So very shortly after that, becoming a director, literally tripling my income that I was making as a consultant, matching what I was making at my architectural job. And then I earned my first free car. So you can earn a free car with Mary Kay, which is so cool. I actually took cash instead. So you can take cash compensation if you don't want the free car. It's totally up to you. So I took cash compensation and that was just like such a huge blessing. Fast forward, I've earned tons of like trips and diamonds and prizes galore and so much recognition and so many things that it's like, I don't have time in this video to share, but some amazing things that I've gained out of this business have been the friendships, have been like the people that I've met, not just through like people inside of Mary Kay, but my customers. Like we really build relationships with people. And I have such great friendships with my clients that I meet in Mary Kay just by sharing about skincare. Like we get to help women feel beautiful. And there's nothing better than that. I also came to know Jesus through Mary Kay, which is such a cool thing and something that I really wasn't expecting. We are a faith-based company, but it's not something that we shove down your throat, which I really appreciate. So I got to very, very slowly come into that relationship and be surrounded by really godly women and high caliber women. So my self-growth has been unmatched and I really could not imagine where I'd be had I not said yes to Mary Kay almost 8 years ago. It's absolutely incredible. So anyway, that's a little bit about me. You know, I've seen Mary Kay through different seasons of life while I was in college, when I was dating my husband, when I was planning a wedding, through COVID, through 2 years of COVID, through like being a wife, and now soon to be mom, currently expecting our first child. And it's really cool to know that it can like ebb and flow with our lives, and I can really make it what I want it to be for the life that I want to lead. So thank you for listening. Quick reminder on what we did tonight. We did microdermabrasion. So make sure you cleanse first with your cleanser, and then you're going to cleanse again with that refine treatment. That's step 1 of the microdermabrasion. You're going to then, once you wash that off, put on your pore minimizer. If you have lifting serum, then use your lifting serum, and then you'll finish with your day or night cream and your eye cream. All right. So thanks, guys. We'll see you here tomorrow for our next treatment. Have a wonderful evening.